Capricorn, good morning. How are you? I seem to be looking at my rating, or I'm looking at my rates, my billing rate, or looking at my subscription rate, or I'm looking at my levels. They keep saying I keep checking my levels, I keep checking my level. So I don't know if any of you are trying to level up in certain ways and like, look, let's go to level 1. Unless you're looking at my video. Actually, I just realised I made a video called Levelling Up. But like, I don't know if you're like building, or your partner's building something and they're checking it to see if it's level or not. But they keep saying checking my water gauge, my water pressure. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I seem to be checking up on quite a lot of levels and seeing if they're going up or down. Like, are they going up? Are they going down? Is my subscription rate going up? Is it going down? Is my clients going up, or are they going down? Like, I don't know. I mean, are you worried about someone going down on you? I don't know. It's like, well, are they going to go up or are they going to go down? Unless someone's like, you know, going up and then down and then up and then down and then up and then down and then up and then down. But, oh, anyway, Capricorn, you're right. I'm a little bit weird. I do a food channel messages for a start. This is not going to be separate from your tarot reading for the first week, because we're going to have to do it together, because I've just got waylaid and I can't do all of them all the time. But throughout the week it'll be channeled stuff first, then tarot reading. But at the moment it's all going to be incorporated into channel messages and your tarot, okay, from the 1st to the 7th. But checking up quite a lot. Now, I don't know if you're going to the doctors, in and out, like checking up. You could be dealing with a Gemini, in the door, out the door, in the door, out the door. You can also watch this as a Gemini, but if you're a Capricorn, you can obviously watch the Gemini reading, because I'm numerology reader of 6. Since I call out Capricorn, obviously I'm calling out 6, which would still mean a Gemini. Okay, so you can watch a Gemini reading, see if there's any messages there for you. But like, I'm in the door, out the door, in the door, out the door. Some of you, it's like check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check, check, check. Now this is either like music and stuff like that you've got going on there, like angel radio or music, and checking on those levels, making sure that my volume is right, making sure that this is. They keep saying that these levels could have something to do with around music levels. Like I'm checking on my volume, I'm checking to make sure I'm checking on make sure that this is right, checking to make sure that that's right. Is this level right? Is that level right? I mean, is this a temperature gauge or something as well? Like I'm checking on people's temperature, and you work for a hospital or something. Like, and I keep checking on my temperature gauge, checking on to see whether it's too hot or too cold. I keep checking on food, and you'll go to in and out of an oven all the time just to see what the Fahrenheit is. So a lot of you, like I said, you might be someone that cooks chicken or something like that, or your partner is. But like checking on a lot of levels. Like, I need to check my level, I need to check my water level in your car. I mean, is someone a mechanic here? Are you dealing with a 7 or a Cancerian somewhere? But I keep checking on my level. I keep checking on my level. And I keep checking to see if I'm leveling up, if I'm going up any further. Is this like algorithm or alchemy in you? But like checking up on alchemy or Ali, keep checking up on Ali and alchemy in you. But like I keep checking up on my algorithm to see if it's changing or not, or going in. I mean, my advice would be I wouldn't do that, you know. For anybody out there, I wouldn't really do that so much, because then you'll end up hating what you do, okay? But they keep saying, like, I keep checking up on my levels. Levels. Have I ever got anything else for Capricorn? Capricorn. All they keep saying is leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, going up, going up, going up, going up. I mean, is it a balloon ride or something, and you're going up? Because they keep saying, I'm coming up, I'm coming out. Someone could be in a same-sex relationship here, or someone's coming out. Or someone keeps checking up on your kids and saying, you know, are they coming out? Are they coming out? Or are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like, if you're going to the seaside or something, you're like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay. Some of you have ordered things, and you're relating to the Gemini reading, where it's saying you've ordered something, and it's like, is it here yet? Is it arrived yet? Is it arrived yet? And you keep checking like tracking numbers to see if this thing has arrived yet. Stephen King, yes, I've ordered a deluge. But like you keep checking up to see if something's arrived, and then some of this is coming through, like where you might be going on holiday, and your kids are like, you know, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Have we hit our quota yet? Have we got to where we really want to be? This is a bit like a polling station or something, and it's a bit like what the political party would do, of like if you were like being elected or something, like I'm being elected, or the name Alexa, or Tatiana Rexon or Alexa, but like I'm being elected and I keep checking the polls to see if like, or the name Polly or polyamorous, or checking to see if they're married, or I don't know, like, but someone keeps checking something a hell of a lot. Okay, so I'm picking up that some of this might be political, like a political stunt. Okay, so you're looking at Evel Knievel. So you're looking at evil, dead, maybe a Scorpio. Some of you keep checking up on an elderly person to see if they're all right, like, because you're real worried the fact that they're going to die or something. Sorry, they're Diane, okay, or Dana, but like, or like you keep checking your phone. Well, there's a few messages here. Whatever it is, Capricorn, it seems to be coming through. Like I keep checking my phone. I keep checking for a tracking number. I keep like tracking someone down to see every movement that they've made. I mean, is someone paranoid to shit here? But like, I keep tracking. Like, I mean, God's honest truth. If y'all are paranoid, right, that can be you checking up on a lot of tarot stuff like that, right? But, or like children, like somebody keeps coming in to check on children or something like that, or what on earth is this? I'm trying to get away from the same message, but they keep going over the same thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm either checking to see if something has arrived, somebody keeps it coming in the house and out the house to check on, like, say you've got kids and their friends come round and they check on you, or they check on you. So your children come in to check on you to see if you're all right. Is that right? Or do you work for social services and it's to do with this? Like social services come in and check on to see if the family's okay. Like because there might have been something going on in the family, and social services like have house calls, or like, I don't know, like a drug rehabilitation centre, or like a working, like, you know, because we used to do that here. Like if you are like on a certain amount of medication, you get people that basically come round and check on the medication, but also the children, if, you know. So I'm hearing that for you, that someone keeps coming to the house to check up on to see if you're all right. So that could be for some of you. Like you might do this as a job. Okay, so you could be like a. So I'm picking up people that are like cleaners, or like people that are like in the NHS, but they do house calls. So they go from house to house to house to house to house to house. That might even be something that I do. It's in my house. It's my house. But like the numerology, okay. But like I keep checking on my astrology and seeing what is in what house and so on and so forth and all that kind of thing. So like an app or something on the screen or whatever, and you check on see what house so and so is happening in within astrology. Some of you, like I said, you work for the NHS or something, but you do house calls. And if you don't, some of you are out there where this is where you've got children and there's like an ex involved and you're running for your fucking life and God knows what else. And like people keep coming in to check to see, you know, to see what if there's any change in anything. I don't know, checking up on a hell of a lot of tarot readings and seeing if your future's changed without you physically changing it yourself. I don't know, physician. They're saying like, okay, so they're saying that you might be changing, like your physician. So this could be something like I've got like CPAP, checking levels to see pressure levels and stuff like that, and checking on your physician, like your doctor or someone like, say you've got like I have, like sleep apnea. And I mean, it's no good me ringing my physician, they don't answer. But like, because it's gone all kind of hell, kind of like trying to get used to it. I'm using it. Anybody interested out there in me saying about my CPAP and stuff like that? You're right, Capricorn. Yeah, it's going very well. But they didn't send me one of these like little containers that fit on the side of it, which is where you put the water, and then it gives you like water, basically vapor. Basically, you could work in a vape shop, stuff like this, and you'll stop checking. Okay, but it sends water down the throat, and for some strange reason, I didn't get one, and for some strange reason, I keep waking up in the night, and I don't know why that is. The mask isn't leaking. My levels are very good. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm getting used to wearing the mask, but for some strange reason, I keep waking up, and then whilst I'm waking up, it's kind of like making me want to take it off, and then like have a break for a minute, but then I keep falling asleep. So I'm kind of like getting about 4 hours in maybe of actual sleep with it on. But then the final part of the night, I'm actually leaving it off and actually falling asleep probably for the next 3 hours. So I've got to try and stop doing that. But for some reason, I keep waking up, and I need to find out why I'm waking up. Anyway, so some of you are spiritually waking up. You're kind of like, I need to find out why I'm fucking like lost my mind and all that shit. Okay, so you're on the twin flame bit. Some of you, what did I pick up through that? What did I say during the CPAP bit when I was talking about myself? Checking up on physician. That was it. A shop, stock check. So some of you, like, you're seeing if this stock has arrived. Like, you've ordered a load of things and you're looking to see if stock has arrived. So you might own a shop or something, or like something that you're really excited about turning up. Okay, but like I said, this message is kind of coming through as if some of you, you're like, you've got some stocks and shares. They're also saying. So keep pushing me aside, but I can't break through. There's no talking to you. You've got to be dealing with a Libra there. So I'm picking up the High Priestess for a lot of you. 11:11 on the clock. Okay. Someone that you're not talking to, but that's more likely going to be your polar, north and south. Not going to go into that again because I've got it so many times. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Ken. I'm also picking up the name Ken. Kenny. Oh, you okay? You okay? Yeah. Well, I was saying, what? You what? Someone's got a southern drawer accent. You're like, yeah, well, okay. What, bruv? Okay. What? Dave? No. Hello, Connie. Yeah, what? So someone's got like an accent of a southern fried chicken. I don't know. But like a southerner. Y'all okay? Y'all wanna say y'all? What? Dave? No, y'all wanna say y'all okay? What y'all? What? Y'all? No? Yes. Y'all? No. You? Yeah. What? Alchemy? Y'all? No. You? Y'all? No. Yes. No. Libra. Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra somewhere, and it's more like the yes/no game. Or Lucifer Morningstar, you could be dealing with a Aquarian 8 or Leo 8. Anyway, let's get back to your messages about this checking up, because I'm sure a lot of you are fucking pissed off by now by Steve just keep going over the same thing. Checkups, hospital checkups, checking up on an elderly person, checking up to see if you've got loads of stock that has arrived, something that you may have ordered and checking up on that, checking your CPAP levels and checking temperature, making sure that everything's all right, checking up on a young person to see if they're okay or not, and you're a mother. Yeah, like someone that comes around every day just to say, bing bong, you're right, Doris, how you getting on? Yeah, I'm alright, how are you? Yeah, no, I'm good. Or someone that rings you every day just to see if you're okay. I mean, like I said, you could well be in a relationship here and everything's going alright and you're just speaking a lot and you just check up, it's alright, I'm just checking up on you, just making sure. I keep picking up on a mother, or a grandmother though. Keeps like phoning their kids or children or something like, no, I'm just checking up on you, just seeing if you're okay, just making sure that you're alright, just checking up again and checking up on you again and then again and then again and just checking up on you again. I mean, it's either fucking really annoying for a person or I've got no idea. It's up to you. It could be Elijah there somewhere. But like, I keep checking up, just keep checking up, and I just keep checking up, and I'm just checking it up. Chucking it up. Chuck E. Cheese, Tyler there somewhere, probably dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, but that still would be a 4. Okay? So I keep checking up on you. So, very quickly, before I get on with your tarot, before I've bored you after death, Capricorn, some of you, like I said, you've ordered something and you're checking tracking numbers to see if it's ordered yet. Some of you got a court order and you're having to see if your date is turned up, that you have to go to court yet, is what they're also now saying. That I have to go to court and that I'm trying to check up to see what date I have to go. Some of you, it might be like a CPAP thing or a hospital appointment or for me, I've got to go for my second COVID jab. Yes, I have had one. Don't worry about the people that are not. That's up to you. Could be dealing with a Pisces, afraid not. Something to do with, like I said, you might be going to the hospital, checking up to see what date that comes, checking up Filofax, checking your phone to see if somebody's messaged you, checking up to see how long the day is before you go on holiday or something like that, and you can't wait for the day where you have a break, checking to see what the date is. Not too much. Oh, okay, checking up to see my date, to see if we've got a date. some of you may have found like a new person or something here, and you're kind of like just keep checking up to see if you've got a message from this person, or something like that, or checking up to see if I've got an email, or checking my algorithm. But they keep saying some of you could be from Czech Republic, for God's sake, but like or playing drafts or something, or checking up on Darrell, the name Darrell or Darren, Dan, Danny, Dinah, checking up on you. Excuse me. Well, like I said, this person keeps coming in and out the house like all the time. Like, you know, this is where a person would go round to check on elderly people to make sure that they're okay. Or like, because I can see in my head, there's a hospital here. Okay, there's a hospital, and these are like nurses that keep going in cubicles and saying, "You're right, Davey, you're getting on, you're right there." You know, and there's someone called Davey, and they keep checking up on someone. But like, you know, how are you doing? Or friends just keep checking up on people. Okay. Or checking up to see if like, there's something that you really want that comes out like on Netflix or something, and I'll keep checking to see if it's out yet. Like, I keep checking to see if it's out yet. Like something that you really want to buy, and I keep checking to see if it's arrived or if it's out yet, or someone that's pregnant in the family and the grandmother keeps checking up on the children just to make sure, like, are you okay? And they're like, no, bruv, bring me some fucking Rocky Road for God's sake. So, like, or checking up on their period and making sure that they're not fucking pregnant again, or like something like that. And like, I keep checking my level, and I keep picking up like one of those do for daffer things that y'all have, and like, while y'all was sing, while y'all, yeah. But like, checking up on one of those things that y'all have, right? And then it's got a blue marker on it. Just keep checking to see if I'm pregnant, and like, keep like dipping it and whatever. Wherever on earth do you dip that thing anyway? But like, dip it and then like have a look and then dip it again. I mean, is this someone that's like an analyst, or someone that goes around fruit and vegetables, and they're like on the what do they call it? Quality control line, and we need to test it for quality. So it's like quality, not quantity. So we need to keep checking to make sure that it's the right quality. Okay, so like you work at a supermarket or something like that, and you dip your little diode fucking prod thing in there, and you're like, yeah, that's the right temperature, bruv. Yeah, that's right. Like chicken, someone that cooks chicken, or like someone that bakes bread and stuff like that, and they like stick their little diode in there just to make sure that it's like at the right level and the temperature, and then take it out, and then quality control. You know, you walk around the supermarket all day and you're like, yeah, stick that in there. Unless this is also a fucking thermometer. Like, you go around the old person, you all right there, David? Yeah, no, I'm cushy, bruv. Right, just stuff this in your gobbet, right? And you're like, yeah, all right, breathe. Some of you really could be on the CPAP or something like that, or you're still going through the COVID fucking stuff. But like, right, Dave, just stick this in your mouth. You're like, yeah, right, let's do it. Yeah, right, let's just like make that a little bit hotter for you. Yeah, no, he's cushy, bruv. Next patient, what's up? Or like you're doing tarot card readings, all right? Okay, next. Or like you work at a supermarket and you're like, beep, okay, you're right there, madam, what's your temperature like? Fuck knows, bruv, so just serve me the food. And you're like, okay, well, you just met the quality control person. Now I'm another Capricorn person that actually works in the supermarket with a Capricorn person, and I'm on checkout. So we're on the grill. It's like, if you keep going, one day you'll be on the grill. So like, beep, 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 beep. So I'm picking up on like a heart monitor here. Sorry for my tactlessness, but I have to go with my vision. I'm picking up this beep, 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 beep. Okay, so like a, what do you call it? Like a heart monitor, or a oxygen support machine, or a life, a life support machine. Okay, so someone could have been knocked unconscious here, or like is in a coma, or lives in chroma, or in a coma, and some people just keep checking up on this person because they're in the hospital and they could be in a coma, and they keep checking up on them to see if there's any change in their recovery or anything like that. I mean, you could have people like recovering addicts and stuff, and like grandmas and mothers keep checking up on people to make sure that they've not lapsed, and like you keep checking up with your support group and things, and like AA and NA and all that kind of stuff, right? Obviously narcotic, unless you're dealing with a narc, and then it's just Narcs Anonymous, right? But like, well, that would normally be NA in my vision. Narcotics Anonymous, but NA, Narcs Anonymous, that would mean a controlled substance, right? So a controlled substance. So you're looking up, just checking up on the narc, right? Or like a narc keeps checking up on you, and you're like, yeah, you don't need to keep checking up on me, bruv, I'm fine, I can do all of this myself, like I'm quite capable of doing things for myself. No, it's alright, I just need to keep checking up on you. Doesn't necessarily mean they're a narc, but I just keep hearing this, like, NA, but that would be a controlled substance. So you've kind of got this checking up on a doctor's and like going to my appointments and making sure, or like I'm looking for a job here, or the name Rob or Robin, okay, Rob or Robin or Robert, okay, or Ricky, but like R or Lars or Lucy, okay. But anyway, I keep checking up, like going to like drug rehabilitation centres, but they're saying like people that are in recovery, these might be where family members just keep checking up on someone because they're trying to build the trust back up in the people, like that, okay. Or you might have like a social worker that keeps popping in all of the time to make sure that the kids are okay, and you're on the fucking Paul McCartney Band on the Run type sort of thing, right? So like you're on the run from the police or something, or like someone has just got out of prison and they're on, like, you're completely distant and you keep checking to make sure they haven't found you yet, right? Or like some, like, you have to keep going back to your probation officer and that kind of thing. Unless you're in the probation, that kind of stuff, and you do this, and these are all the people that keep coming in just to make sure that this little like flashing light on their ankle is like still flashing and that it's not gone off, right? So you could have that's the same kind of like beeping but a machine. Some of you are on like a Fitbit and you keep checking your Fitbit to see if you've lost any more weight or what your heart is, your like a heart rate monitor and all that kind of stuff, and a Fitbit, okay, Fitbit is what I keep picking up. So that's a general one. So some of you work, like I said, it's the general public, but it would be either quality control in a supermarket for some of you, supermarket sweep Dale or Dan or something like that. Witten, I'm also picking up Witten. Mandy, Witten, you alright? Did you know that you was a Capricorn / Gemini? How are you getting on with that anyway? I did know that you left a comment. I meant to reply back, but I've just been really busy. But yeah, I'm glad that all's gone okay for you. Great. So like checking up on like so it would be police, it would be so Mandy, you're obviously like doing all of the going to, because you was a prison guard, right, and doing all that sort of stuff, so now it's kind of gone to like bail and all this kind of thing. So I'm checking it, like I said, I'm here like these monitors to make sure that they're flashing and like testing something to see that if it works, or like, I don't know, you might even do like because it could have been Jeremy Blake, so like say you're into modular and things like that, and you're testing and like putting modular into here and seeing it go beep, and you're checking kind of like radio waves and stuff like I do, like sine waves and square waves and that kind of thing, and like right, so you could be into music and you're into music design and all of that kind of thing, and like so that'll hopefully be me when my deluge turns up, because I've got some other stuff to plug into stuff. That's what I like about stuff. It's like you can have stuff like this and stuff like that, and you can plug stuff into stuff, and you can some of you got yourself a brand new vibrator or a silver bullet right there. Unless you're at a dentist, you work for a dentist. Like, so anyway, madam, so you seem to have a filling right in there. And it's like, yeah. Anyway, so I can't quite eat. Oh, really? So there's the missus. Is she all right there, Dave? Yeah. Hello. Oh, hey. Hi. So you could, I mean, you could even be going to the dentist, but I definitely keep hearing this like suction Suction bad. I mean, unless you're sucking on something, but like, oh, it's all right, bruv. Just breathe through it. Like, okay, so make sure you don't have a Heimlich maneuver or something. Oh, okay. Make sure you don't swallow. She's a good old girl. Don't spit. Swallow it all the time. Never spit. Always swallow. Depending on what you're swallowing. As long as it ain't bullshit, you'll be alright. Because the sphincter always says what? You what, Capricorn? I said a sphincter says what? What? Anyway, so I don't know. Yeah, so I'm hearing that some of you might work at a dentist or something. I am picking up like drooling through a CPAP machine, which is a little bit disgusting, but that does happen. Okay, or like I don't know if this is an elderly person. I'm sorry, it goes straight into that message there. But like a CPAP machine or an elderly person that you work at you work at the hospitals and stuff, right? Or a stroke. I keep picking up someone that could have had a stroke and they've kind of like lost like feeling in parts of their like numb of their face, numbness. Unless someone's on Novocaine, and then you really don't want that. Because you'll have a complete fucking face grill numb. Oh, you what? So, yeah, I'd leave the drugs alone. But, like, because they don't work, apparently, according to, what do you call it? But the drugs don't work. So, yeah, make sure that if you go for a, they're saying that make sure if you go to have your, like, tooth pulled, that they give you enough, like, what do you call it? I actually did that once. It was a practitioner, someone that was basically practicing to be a fucking, like, a tooth expert, like, a dentist. And, yeah, they were practicing, and it's kind of like, well, as if this is the only fucking option I've got. And they didn't give me enough shot. And they just give me a little bit. And they went to pull it, and I was like, oh my God, I can still feel that. Like, oh, sorry, it's only your teeth. Yeah. So make sure if any of that, someone's giving you enough, like, in there. So what else have we got? They kind of, like, went sideways, really, some of your messages. Yeah, so dentist, working at the NHS, a sideline, something that's being earned on the side, Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal, so I'm looking at the High Priestess 3, so you can really be dealing with a Pisces or your mother, and it's your mum that keeps checking up on you all of the time. Definitely got, so like I said, Capricorn, y'all can watch this as a Gemini, you really can, okay, same messages, don't matter where it is, still looking at the placement of 6. It's why everybody gets confused that much within tarot. They don't realise they've probably been watching their own number. I'm going to do... Oh, don't worry about it. But like... yeah, so that's what we've got for you. Checking up, making sure to see if something's coming, something's arriving, baby, something like that maybe. Checking up on... I think I said about the... Like, looking to see if I'm pregnant. Checking up on my grandkids, my daughter. Checking my algorithm. Checking on my levels, temperature, thermostat, blah, blah, blah. Checking up on my appointments, making sure that I've got them all. Checking up on stuff being delivered to a shop or something that's being sold, and like I'm waiting on all of this stuff to arrive in order to be able to sell it or something like that. Okay. Stock. Okay. And what else did we have there? Yeah, checking up temperature levels and stuff. Anyway. So let's see. So we're going to see what you've got coming up, and then look at your other person connected to you, which can be anybody. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's have a look. Capricorn from the 1st until the 7th of July. 1st until the 7th of July. So these channel messages, they'll be separately next time. It's just that I don't have time to do all of those because that's 24 loads of videos that I have to kind of do, upload and thumbnail and everything and description and tags and brother. So anyway, yeah, you got Sagittarius or Taurus, but Sagittarius 5. So you should be in a relationship. Everything should be going well unless you have an argument. Okay, because it can be a lot of arguments within the house, the home, job, general ones really. Unless you're just with the person that you can't fucking stand. You know, there's people that need to get a divorce that are still married to the person they hate. But like, you know, yeah, you should be in a relationship. Everything is bond, is what I'm hearing, is pretty much what we say in the UK. Everything is bond, bruv. It could be with Chris Housey. Or like, everything is bond, bruv. Don't worry, everything is bond. Okay. Bond. I'm also picking up bond. I'm out on bond. James, Julian, Jasmine, Jeremy. But I'm out on bond, or I'm out on bail. That's also what I'm hearing. This is where my husband's coming home and he's been in prison for ages. But like, that kind of thing is what I'm hearing. Let's see. It's coming. Oh, apparently England are going to be coming home. Because I'm hearing, it's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. England match, right? Wow. But like, yeah, England's coming home. So, yeah, we're still in, apparently. But like, because fuck knows when this is. Is England ever going to really win? But like, yeah, I don't know. Y'all might not be in football. Y'all lot up there in Southern Draw. Yeah. You're probably up in baseball, right? Yeah. But like, yeah, football. So this person could be a football nut. Nuts. I'm hearing nuts. Let's see. Woo! The dysfunctional fucking family member. The person that I argue with the most and we can never seem to butt heads. Why is that? North node, south node. We can never really sit down and get on very well unless someone's whining and dining. But this is normally when someone whines quite a lot. Oh, it's so painful without my actual Six of Cups. I don't know what to do without them. What do you do with a number 2? I feel flushed. I feel worried. I feel like I've been used and abused. Okay, I have a spiritual connection with someone that just will not commit with me because I want the relationship. One story. Majority of the time, this is just a north and south. A person that you just cannot get away from and cannot get on with. The energy is relaxed through north and south. It's basically at one moment, one can be very calm, and then the other component is not. And they're very pissed off, stubborn and arrogant and not speaking and not talking. And then all of a sudden, the energy swaps. The other person is very relaxed and very reserved, as the other one is also very aggressive and very angry. Or you both come at each other, and if you're both extremely angry, normally you wouldn't be speaking. It takes a relaxed energy and a north and south. Because you can have so many different things going on through when you come up against these energies, right? Is that 1 minute you're getting on, the next minute you're not. 1 minute you could be dealing with a frayed knot, a Pisces somewhere, okay? But like 1 minute we're getting on, and then the next minute we're really not getting on. 1 minute we're talking, one's calm, and the other one comes at me like a wrecking ball / Sagittarius. And when they do, they fuck it up because of north and south. So bipolar, right? I just can't seem to get on the same wavelength. Can't seem to get on the right page, right? I'm lost. It could be dealing with a Virgo energy or a number 9 somewhere. Okay? But, you know, this is where a family situation is dysfunctional. Because it can be, like I said, it can be where you've had a divorce, you've had a child with a person, but they'll always be your 2 of Cups because you have a connection with them constantly that keeps the tie together because of the child. It could be, like I said, it can be a married couple, but it could be like a divorcee couple, but the thing that ties them together is the children, or still the mortgage, and the circumstance that they're in. Majority of the time that is more difficult when it's family than what it is when it's a love interest. Love interest, you'll just dump them, right? When it comes to family, so like I said, you've got quite a few messages there. It could be where it's like 1 minute you're okay, the next minute you're not, or one walks through the door as the other one walks out the door. Now that could be any door that you like, okay, in the house, but that can also be where one works away and stuff like that, and by the time they get home, I've gone. So it's the fastest cake on earth. It's a scone. It's a scone. Okay, or the name's Scott. But like, it's the fastest bit where they come home, you go out. 12-hour shifts, you work completely out of sync. Like, this is not fucking in sync and the band. This is out of sync. Right? Out of time, out of luck, out of sync. Unless some of you have just met a new person and you're just starting to like getting warmed up. Because this would be a warm feeling when it's new. When it's new, it will be a very warm, hypnotic feeling that you will have that will come over every single aura or Rita that you have. Okay, so some of you have got an Auntie Rita or an Uncle Bob or Rob. Okay, and well, for a lot of you here, like I said, y'all just like Clash Like the Titans. This is, you know. But if you're new to this, just wait till next month and see what happens to the number 2. Because it's a spiritual one. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. From the 1st until the 7th. Yep, but I'm in love with a beautiful woman. So if you're in a relationship, as your last one, everything's going gravy, baby. There is absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever. But there really could be a Trevor up in here somewhere. But there could be a stepfather-father situation. One's a father, this is the mother, this is the father, this is the Faja. Okay, Wayne's was the Sphinx star. But like, you know, this could be, like I said, it could be a Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, but this could be a stepfather, and then this could be the mother. Okay, so you've kind of got this Stepford Wives type sort of thing going on. But, you know, don't never let me tell you that your relationship's not going okay if it is. Okay. Dynamics can mean so much. My girlfriend, life path number 5, okay, doesn't really have a place of Taurus. Mother, North Node, Taurus. Oh dear, South Node. Sorry, North Node, Taurus. North Node, Scorpio, North Node, Taurus. Bruv, not getting on. Right, so it can come up as any of these numbers. Depends. You're either getting on with your love life, and your love life is going swimmingly and everything is alright, but what is in between you is the karma that has brought your families together, Janice. So there's a few Jennies up in here. Jenny, don't be hasty, you might be looking pasty. There's a Steve up in here that might be looking pasty. Hey, hasty. Hayes, the name Hayes, or Purple Haze. Jim? But like, yeah. Hasty, you might be looking slightly pasty. Someone's a scouser. Hey, you right there, kid? How's it going on down there, alright? Hey, don't come at me with all that fucking shite, you know what I mean, lad? Hey, la. Sorry, I have to do that to everybody in America that may not have heard the Scouse accent. It's cool as shit, bruv. Hey, you right there, Steve's electric. She got a family full of eccentrics, but she needs more time. A little bit like that. That's a bit, you know, exaggerated. But hey, you right there, Teddy? Hey, you're only supposed to blow... Hey, you nearly took my man's head clean off with her. Someone's got an afro up in here. Hey, Teddy, you're right there, Teddy? Hey, Teddy, tell us about it, Teddy. What do you say? Hey, be careful with that fucking gun, love. You might be taking my man's head clean off with her. Right? Bit like that. But like, yeah. So, Teddy Tibbs, hey, you right there, Teddy? It's a brand new £10 note here, kid. You might like it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a scouser. But yeah, anyway, yo. So like I said, your love life could be good, y'all. But your love life could be good here. But there's a dysfunctional family membership going on. Okay, dysfunctional family membership. You could join the family membership. No, thank you. I don't want to be part of no membership. The Working Men's Club. Fight Club. It's more like Fight Club right there. But anyway, so show us the other person connected with Capricorn. Show us the other person with Capricorn connected to Capricorn. Woo! The family membership. The family membership. So it's like, you little shit, you're in it. Now I hope they throw away the key. You should have talked to me more often than you did, but no! You had to go your own way, didn't you? Broken any homes up lately? Just 5 minutes worm, Your Honour. Leave me alone. Lee, the name Lee. Okay. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Michael, there you are. Michael's all up in the business. Michael's business. It's Michael's business. Go and see the Michaels or the Michelles. But like, go and see Michelle. She's got what you want. Go and see Michael. He knows. Go on. Go on. Go and see your Uncle Mike. Is what I'm hearing. Go and see your Uncle Mike. Fuck knows what that's for. Could be dealing with a Scorpio somewhere. Let's see. So show me the other person connected to the Capricorn, please. Yeah. Woo! She's electric. She's got something shoved between her legs. And it's not fucking Harry Potter. So it's like, you listen, Harry. Take it, Harry. Yeah, what do you want me to take? Take it like you want it. Squeal like a pig. Jump on one leg, okay? Can you do this for me? Yep. Can you do that? Yep, sure. Favours, sexual flavours and sexual healing also. Some of you, though, you're right metaphysically all messed up, all kinds of like, oh my God, I can feel it all over my chakras and auras. Everywhere. It's like everywhere I can just feel this person. So some of you might be using the CPAP and then suddenly, woo! We've got everything flowing seems to be happening to my body. That's me giving you loads of shit about my life. Yeah, it is very weird when you haven't slept, when you've been awake for years but you've actually been fucking asleep. It's a bit like a CPAP, a spiritual awakening, right? So, like, you know, when you've been asleep for fucking years and you've never really had any sleep whatsoever, when y'all start actually sleeping, ooh, your body's very weird, right? But, yeah, y'all probably got like a boner up there with your like boner part. So, fuck, is this really going out live? But like, is this really going out live, Capricorn? Fuck it, who gives a shit, right? But like, yeah, y'all metaphysically messed up. Like I said, I can take this reading in different directions, but y'all gonna have to wait. Because if you're on like, oh no, I can't stand the asshole, blah, blah, blah. That could well be because this side is like, you know, the meaning of the card is that someone's in a relationship in this reading. Somebody's in one, and it seems to be going all right. But that must mean that someone on the opposite hand has the metaphysical connection with the masculine. That's why I won't do a masculine energy reading. Well, I don't do either really, because it's the same. But like, why I don't really do that is because masculine energies don't really give a fuck. They don't really care. They don't have the feminine feelings that we all do. So, you know, y'all get the good stuff, which is the American. But like, y'all get the fucking confusion, shit, batshit crazy, lost my fucking mind, gone through it for years, worn t-shirts and thrown them out, still going through it, very emotional, paranoid to fuck. Yes, paranoia is part of awakening. Paranoid, schizophrenic, fucking locked into a loony bin. Told all my friends everything esoteric that the planet is moving in conjunction of, and they're like, bruv, y'all bore me to fucking shit. Please do not keep talking all that crap and nonsense, because you're losing all of your friends. You really need to stop doing all of that. So you need to like zip it and button it, zippy. So y'all not been through all of that? Do you not realise that you can't explain metaphysics to a person? They don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm going to tell you, twin flame. Like, listen, twin flame, I'm going to tell you all about all of these feelings that I have. I'll probably think you're batshit crazy. Honestly. So, you know, anyway, what have we got for you? Like I said, y'all definitely should be in a relationship here, but if you're not, and you're on that timeline where you are metaphysically connected to someone, is probably because they are in this segregated into general public, is also what I'm hearing. Someone could be getting out of prison, because I keep hearing general public. So like getting out, because I'm hearing, I'm coming out for one night only. So I'm coming over. So someone could be on their way to this side. Anyway, that's enough jargon for a little while, Capricorn. If you want to join, it goes to the full access bundle. I really appreciate any like, share, comment, subscription or donation or super chat. Really does help out the channel. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Like I said, it's going to change each week. I'll probably do channel stuff first, then tarot reading. But whichever way it is, the tarot readings, they all go over to the full access bundle over on Patreon throughout the month. But there's a plethora of shit over there that you can watch. So, yeah, you can just watch to your heart's content, really, and your numbers as well. So, the videos explain all of that below. Thanks very much, Capricorn, and I'll catch you on the next round.